Welcome to our U20s and NON press conference. I am accompanied by 5 of our boy stars, and I'll go ahead and introduce them and get started. So starting with Ben, U.S. #1 in shot put, U.S. #2 in discus, and a 6-time Washington State champ. So you got your Oregon shirt on, you at home. What is your favorite part about these rings here at Hayward Field?
You hear a lot about the Hayward magic, so that's a big part of it, just being down here. Track town, everyone's here to come watch you. Everyone's here to watch you compete. So, this is the place to do it. This is the place to be. So I'm just excited to have my next 4 years collegiately here and compete to be the best. So
I love that. You've been having a dominating season in the throws this year. What has been your secret?
I don't think there really is much secret to it. Work hard, stay determined, dedicated. I would say lots of hours on video games too. Terraria, Call of Duty. That's a big part of it. Just keeping your mind into it when you need to and out of it when you don't need to. Just have fun and work hard. So
I love that. Thank you so much. Jackson Cantwell, sophomore record in the discus, 28 big-time offers when it comes to football. Now, you broke Ryan Krauser's 15-year-old record in the shot put. What do you think of that comparison that's been coming towards you?
It's just I definitely think that was something that I had my eyes on for whenever I was coming into the season. I thought that was something that was, I just thought it was cool to be able to at least get close to a guy like that because obviously he's the greatest thrower to ever do it now. And I thought, just being able to get anywhere close to a guy like that whenever he was in high school is legit for sure.
I love it. Now, you're great at football and track. We want to know, which one are you leaning towards more?
It's got to be football, honestly. There's a lot of opportunities in football that I want to capitalize on. And, my entire family's done track. I want to be myself, just be able to compete in something different. And I love football, man. It's a great sport.
I love it. Thank you so much. Sidi, U.S. #3 in the 400 meters, 3-time Georgia State champ. Sidi, you ran 45 3 times this season. What's your secret? What's been going on with you this year?
It honestly was just getting through adversity because I fractured my toe at the beginning of the season.
Oh,
so
wow.
I was just trying to come back from what I did wrong and just adjust to the environment again and be myself.
I love it. Now, it's a combined meet this year, U20s and NON. What would it mean for you to get on that team and go to Peru and represent the United States?
It'll mean a lot to me. I done been through a lot this season, and just being in this position now, knowing that I can make a United States of America team is really important to me, and I want to capitalize on that moment.
I love it. Thank you so much. Victor Olesen, national champ, second to Mondo when it comes to the sophomore record, 3-time VA state champ. You two are among the greats when it comes to the record books. So does that make you excited?
It does, Mondo's been a role model for me for forever, and just knowing that I'm chasing him and maybe even one day surpass him just feels great, gives me something to look forward to.
I love that you said surpass him. That's good. We got to keep that momentum, So what are some other things that you think are keys to your success this season?
I got to point out 2 things. I think my coaching is one of the best aspects of my sport. You work with the best, you're going to be the best. And then the company UCS Spirit on my hat here, just making available the equipment that I need and making that process super smooth. It's been really nice.
I love that. Thank you so much. JoJo Jourdan, NXN champion, 3-time Utah State champion. How you feeling over there?
Feeling great. Excited to be back at Hayward. It's a special place, and I'm super excited to be racing here again.
I love it. Now, you have a big spotlight on you this season coming off your NXN championship, the crazy mile you ran indoors. How have you been managing that?
Yeah, the pressure has been a little tough. I got a little injured earlier in the season, but, the confidence from NXN and then the sub-4 mile has just kept me going throughout this season, and I'm super excited to be here and hopefully end it off on a highlight.
Now, Utah's been just showing up when it comes to track and field. Give us a little, what y'all been doing over there?
Yeah, it's been crazy. Really, you don't have to travel far if you live in Utah to get the best competition in the country. It really prepares me for meets like this when I have multiple guys on my shoulder all year long. I'm never getting beat. No win is ever handed to me in Utah, and I'm super excited, and I think it's really prepared me for a meet like this.
I love that. Thank you so much. So we're going to open the floor to any media questions that you guys have.
709.40.
Paul. What
I
altitude?
live at 4,500. Yes, but I'm around 45 minutes outside of Park City, so I can get up to 7,000 no problem.
Natalie.
This question's for everybody. You're all standouts in your respective events. How do you manage the spotlight that comes upon you?
Just managing the spotlight that comes up on you because you guys are all stars in your respective events.
Honestly, it's just knowing that I'm human. Like, even though I do this sport, at the end of the day, I'm a human, and I want to be a normal person too. Like, I take sports serious, but at the same time, I have a life outside of sports. So I'd like to manage both at the same time. So the popularity, just the times that I run, I don't really take it how everybody else takes it, if that makes sense.
I just try to keep my head down, keep working, and just keep trying to stay motivated to push myself and just try to block out everything and just try to keep competing because I like the sport a lot, and it's just fun to try to compete against myself every day and just try to see if I can get better and be better than I was last time I came out. And that's just kind of how I keep myself motivated, just chasing down goals.
Like they said before, we're all people, so you just kind of got to realize that everyone's just like you. You're no different than anyone else, so kind of like can't let that spotlight get to your head. Just got to stay focused, determined on what your goals are, what you're trying to do, and you can't really, like I said, let it affect you. You just got to focus on what you're trying to do and stay in your own lane pretty much.
Can you repeat the question one more time?
Just managing that spotlight because you guys are all stars in your respective events.
Yeah, something big I think is my teammates keep me in check. I spend time on and off the track with them all the time, and really just grinding day in, day out with them. It really inspires me to see how far they've come, and then I can make jumps as well, just like them.
For me, I think it's important to recognize that there's a lot more important stuff in this world than just athletics. So just talking about that with my coaches, my friends, and my family just kind of keeps me grounded.
I love that. Any more questions? Your favorite part about competing here at the luxurious Hayward Field?
I got to say the atmosphere. It's really unmatched.
For me, it's kind of pole vault specific, but the winds, they're blowing. It really helps the vault, so yeah.
I say the weather. I like the weather right now. It's perfect.
I can agree with that. I can say the weather's pretty good here. Atmosphere, it's legit. There's a lot of people out here coming to watch this, and obviously the competition's always really good. It's pretty much everybody in the country I think all the top 10 people in the country, except for maybe one, is here in the throws. So, there's some legit competition here every year. That's why I feel like it's a great thing that I'm coming here, just to be able to see that, because I don't usually see that in Missouri. So it's legit.
I'll just have to agree with what everyone said. The conditions, the competition, the environment, it's just all amazing, all insane, and perfect for a great track meet.
I love it. Any more questions? Someone that you look up to in your respective events?
I would have to say Ryan Krauser. He's the world leader, world record holder, best to ever do it, so Ryan Krauser.
I have to agree with that. Ryan Krauser, he's the world record holder right now. He's incredibly good at the shot put. I've wanted to try to get to come down and train with him at some point. I haven't gotten the chance yet. I'd love to get to meet him. That one Christian Cantwell guy, he was pretty good too. But yeah, there's a lot of great people that I watch, like for technique and just to watch competitions, and yeah, I like getting to learn from all those guys. But I'd say those two especially are the ones I've watched the most of.
Honestly, I had to say Michael Norman, just because I know he's young in the sport, and one day when I do get to that kind of level in the 400 meters, I'll be able to race him, and I do want to go head-to-head with him. So Michael Norman.
I'd have to say Mondo Duplantis. He's changed pole vault, so I think that's an obvious answer.
For me, it's Craig Engels. I just love the energy that he brings to the sport, and just the energy that he always wants to have fun, and it's just great.
I love it. Any more questions? All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to wish you the best of luck this weekend.